A year ago, 11 months ago, there was a proposal taken to the Board of Education here at Camden-Frontier to develop the Athletic Hall of Fame. And tonight, it comes to life. And we're very, very excited, we're very, very proud of that time. And I'd like to thank the Board of Education for supporting this idea. Because without them, we would not have this at all. So thank you, Board of Education. I know there's some of you here. If you can stand up, please. Our Superintendent, Chris Adams, our Principal, Ben Stuchell, we thank you for 100% support of this as well as our administration. We could not do it without you guys either. How many of you got this when you walk in tonight? This is going to be in your scrapbook someday. This will be a momentum of a historic event here at Camden-Frontier. And our own Lacey Ringman designed this in art class this past week on Tammy Lacey Court. And lastly, I want to thank the committee. The committee that was put together last summer, that we fielded a lot of names, and we felt that we came up with a great group of individuals who could be inducted for our first class of 2025. We know that there's many, many more to come, and we ask you to go to our website and go and click on the Hall of Fame button, and you can fill out nominations for next year. Those have to be in by October 31st of this fall if you want to nominate somebody. So we look forward for this to be continued throughout the years. The main purpose of this is to bring people together. And we have a great contingency of people together here tonight. Families, friends, alumni, Camden-Frontier supporters. That's what it's all about. It's have a sense of pride here at Camden-Frontier, and this is a step in the right direction. Congratulations, and we thank you for that. And our friends at Waldron, we want to thank you for putting up with us tonight, and hopefully you'll enjoy this as much as we do. I'm sure you might know some of the inductees, and you might be friends with them, but we thank you for your patience with us here tonight as well. All right, let's get on with it and meet our 2025 inductees. As you can see, we got some, I think, historic individuals here from Camden-Frontier. Probably some of our greatest ambassadors we've ever had from the high school. And I had the pleasure of just meeting them here tonight. And I asked Yalen if you had about 25 or 30 you could give me here the second half. So I'm sure you can choose one. All right, guys, can sit down. Our first inductee is Rick Clark. And representing Rick tonight is President Cole. Rick's sister. As you know, Rick is no longer with us. Rick was known as the voice of the Camden-Frontier Athletics. He was a public address announcer for some 27 years. Along with announcing, Rick also coached junior high boys basketball, girls varsity basketball, and Rick was very active in our booster club. Rick is a graduate of Camden-Frontier, where he participated in football, basketball, and baseball. In the community, he was the president of the JC's Club, and he was also very active in our parades and our pageants here in the Camden community. I'm sure many of you remember Rick as the announcer, and we're proud to announce that he is inducted into the 2025 Camden Athletic Hall of Fame. Our next group is a group of four. Reetz, Jake Snyder, Steve Stamper, and Chris Shiffler. Representing Chris tonight. These four individuals brought Camden-Frontier a state championship in 1993 in the 3,200-meter relay. Whoa! Chris couldn't be here tonight. He lives in Idaho City, Idaho, and he is on business this week. Couldn't make it tonight. So his parents, Debbie and Willis Shiffler, are here to represent him. Reetz, 94 graduate. He participated in 3 years of basketball and football. Ryan just currently retired after owning several businesses in the Fremont, Indiana area. Ryan is extremely involved in youth sports in Fremont and Camden-Frontier area. He's currently Camden-Frontier 7th grade girls coach. Ryan has set many track records with his teammates throughout his career here at Camden-Frontier. Chris is a 94 graduate. He participated in cross-country basketball. He was a member of the National Honor Society. As I said, Chris currently lives in Idaho Falls, Idaho, where he's a packaging engineer. Chris as well set many records here at Camden-Frontier. Chris is a graduate of Michigan State University, where he graduated there with honors. Jacob Snyder, 1993 graduate. Jake was a 4-year cross-country team member, along with being on the varsity basketball and wrestling teams. Jacob was involved in many clubs throughout high school and was a member of the band. He was a 3-time All-State track rider, a 4-time qualifier for the state cross-country, along with a conference champion. Jacob holds a record in 800 and 4x800 relay. Jacob is currently in the middle school, high school teacher and coach at Jonesville High School just north of us. He and his wife, Kendi, have 3 children. Steve Stamper, a 93 graduate. Steve was a 4-year cross-country runner and on the wrestling team. Along with being a state champion, Steve was also a 2-time All-State runner. He was a state runner-up in the 1600 relay as a sophomore, and he helped break the school record in the 3200 relay. Yes. Steve attended Spring Arbor University, and he currently teaches and coaches at Eaton High School. Right here are your state champions and 2025 Hall of Fame. Our next inductee is Lowell Spieth. Representing Lowell tonight, Camden-Frontier for over 60 years, along with being one of the founding fathers of our original track. Lowell also coached high school baseball for Camden-Frontier as well. Lowell was a graduate of Camden-Frontier. He was a member of the football, basketball, baseball teams. And after graduation, Lowell remained in the Camden-Frontier community. His community service landed him the Governor George Romney Lifetime Achievement Award in 2018. Also, he was Camden-Frontier's Athletic Booster Award winner. Lowell is a veteran of the U.S. Army. Lowell and his wife Beverly had 7 children.
Wow.
Again, 2025 inductee Lowell Spieth. Thomas graduated from Camden-Frontier in 1964. 1963-64, Thomas was named to the All-State football team as a running back. He was also All-County in 1961, 62, and 63. Thomas also played varsity baseball 4 years, varsity basketball 2 years. Thomas attended Adrian College before serving in the U.S. Army. While serving in the Army, Thomas was awarded the Defense Service Medal, Vietnam Campaign Medal, and Vietnam Service Medal, as well as being a member of the military police. Thomas and his wife Darlene reside in Hillsdale, Michigan. They have 2 sons, Lance and Kevin. One of the greatest running backs in Camden-Frontier history, Thomas Stuchell. I know she could give you 25 minutes tonight. I know she could. Still looks great shape. Morgan was a 4-year starter for the girls' basketball team. During her career, Morgan became the all-time leading scorer in Camden-Frontier history with 1,894 points, which still stands today.
Wow.
Think about that. That probably means she scored 1,000 points by her junior year. Going into her senior year, scored close to 700 points. Morgan was named All-State her junior and senior years. Morgan graduated in 2011. She excelled in volleyball and softball, as well as being a member of the Student Council and National Honor Society. Morgan earned 12 varsity letters while at Camden-Frontier.
Wow.
Morgan continued her playing career at Siena Heights University, where she was a 4-year starter. Morgan currently is a kindergarten teacher at Reynolds Elementary School in Reading. She is married to her husband Josh. They have a new ball player in the house, Colson. Again, the all-time leading scorer in basketball at Camden-Frontier, Morgan Warfield Collins. Standing up and down with the right. His daughter Wendy, sons Brett and Dean. Donald is one of the most decorated educators and coaches in Camden-Frontier history. His career covered over 3 decades of service at Camden-Frontier, beginning in 1953. Donald taught biology and PE, and at different times throughout his career here, coached all 4 major sports, with basketball being his favorite. In 2007, the arena we're standing in now, the gymnasium, was dedicated in the honor of Donald and is known as the Donald Eby Gymnasium. Up above. I think with the newly renovated gym, that'd be a nice sign maybe to put down a little bit lower so everybody can see. But quite a tribute to Mr. Eby. Donald was inducted into the Michigan Coaches Hall of Fame in 1983 for his coaching of basketball. This here is an amazing statistic that I'm going to say right now. Donald had the honor of coaching all of his children. During their senior years, they were district champions for all of those kids.
Wow.
For all of his kids that he coached, they were district champions. That's quite a feat. Donald was a graduate of Napoleon High School and Michigan State Normal College, more commonly known as Eastern Michigan. Donald was a World War II veteran. One of the greatest educators and coaches in Camden-Frontier history, Donald Eby. I love to see play back in the day. I worked for Warfield a few years ago. I got to see some amazing players, and I'm sure Yalen would have caught my attention back in the day. He's one of the most decorated boy basketball players in Camden-Frontier history. Yalen is the all-time leading boy scorer with 1,646 points. His 51 points in one game was also a school record. Yalen was All-State in 1969, in which Camden-Frontier had a 20-0 regular season record. 1969 graduate of Camden-Frontier, Yalen also achieved 12 varsity letters while playing football, baseball, and basketball. Yalen attended Hillsdale College. He also returned to Camden-Frontier to coach basketball. Just too bad it wasn't tonight. Yalen and his wife Cindy have two children, Rob and Mandy. Yalen resides in Osceola, Michigan. Congratulations, Hall of Famer Yalen Salisbury. Eldon was a long-time teacher and coach at Camden-Frontier. For 26 years, Eldon was an industrial arts teacher, an art teacher, PE teacher, also served as a class advisor for many years as well. His involvement in athletics included athletic director, football coach, track coach for both boys and girls, and cross-country coach. He coached arguably maybe one of the greatest athletes in Camden-Frontier history who will meet here shortly. Eldon is married to Kathleen. They have two sons, Lance and Nathan. A great educator, a great coach, a great leader, Eldon Murphy. I'm sure y'all been waiting for this next one. I was warned about her. Teresa, come on up. When we were doing our research on these individuals, and I came across Teresa, I was amazed. Truly amazed for her accomplishments as an athlete here at Camden-Frontier and at the college level. I'm going to say right now, Teresa is one of the greatest athletes ever to wear a Camden-Frontier red and white uniform. She said she agrees. Teresa is a four-time individual cross-country state champion. 1985, 1986, and 1987. Here's another amazing statistic. Upon graduation, she compiled 16 varsity letters in cross-country, volleyball, basketball, track. She dedicates her success in athletics to her high school coach and now great friend, Eldon Murphy. Teresa attended Siena Heights University, where she was an All-American and a member of the World University Games in Sheffield, England. She placed 6th overall in the marathon, and she was number 1 amongst the United States runners. Teresa was inducted into the Siena Heights Hall of Fame. And tonight, she's inducted into the Camden-Frontier Hall of Fame. There you have it. History in the making for Camden-Frontier 2025 Hall of Fame class. They have